Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Life Force Ninja. We are here for the conclusion of the female division Season 5. The last stop is here at Life Force Ninja. We saw an epic conclusion to the men's finals, and we are now here in the female division. We are going to take a look at our top 15 athletes. Let's go on and bring them out, Bellion. Have our athletes walk on out to the floor. I'm Chris Gandy, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. Here are your top 15 athletes to lead the day off here.
Emilain Archer, rookie sensation. Riley Bishop, rookie of the year. You've got some familiar faces: Adelina, Addy, Cara, Savannah, Taylor, Grace, Emma, Charlotte, Barrett, Porter, Isabella, Lily Barrett, and then Nora Brown-John in the pole position. She was first yesterday, took an ankle injury at the end of the day, but she is ready to go here today.
Stacked squad out there. Everybody's ready to take on this challenging hybrid course. No clears yesterday. We're working our way through, see if it's possible today, as our athletes are all ready and raring to go.
Well, let's take a quick look at the run order for today. Run order based on the results from yesterday. Emilain Archer going to lead things off. Savannah Salinas, Riley Bishop. Those will be your first three throughout each of the rounds if they continue to progress. Top 12 will move on to speed. Top 8 will move on to burnout, where the champion will be decided.
Yeah, so the knockout format will be taking place today, unlike yesterday. All athletes got to run all three. Starting things off in the hybrid. Got the retry system back in play, meaning if you fall on an obstacle, you get 3 attempts to try to get through that obstacle. You must clear before moving on. And after that, your retries refresh. As long as you've got time to get through the course, keep on trying. Up to 3 per obstacle. A little more time on the clock this time. They get 4 minutes instead of the 3:15 that they had yesterday. 1 extra obstacle added to this highly technical course. Talk about each athlete and how they did the day prior to see how they can improve on their performance. Talked about the potential of a repeat champion from the open division. Almost happened. Jackson was fighting for it. Got 3rd place. Had Asa almost getting 1st place out of the day. Stayed in that 1st place spot for a little bit. And Tyler Smith took the top spot here in Season 5. So no repeat champions quite yet. Possibility is there for either Taylor Green or Nora Brown-John. We are standing by, ready to go. Our Season 4 champion, not in attendance, had a big sporting event that she was attending. Pole vaulting, scholarship on the line, getting some eyes on her performance here in that sport.
Yeah, special shout out KK Andrews. She won the championship last year in pretty epic fashion. She was 5th place on the hybrid and battled her way back through speed and burnout to end up taking the crown. And unfortunately, scheduling conflicts, not able to be here for this year's championship. She's doing big things in the pole vaulting world. We wish her the best. We love watching her compete. We saw it rise this season, multi-sport athlete. And, yeah, good luck to her with what she's doing this week. We will see a new, potentially, not a back-to-back champion at the very least this season. We may see a repeat champion. We've got Nora Brown-John, Taylor Green in the field here today, so they have an opportunity to be the first athlete to repeat as champion. But in the open division, Tyler Smith, the prophecy has been foretold. Tyler Smith stepped in and made sure there were a couple options. You had Jackson Erdos, Phil Folsom, Naxa Garemore, all possibilities, but Tyler Smith rose above and finally broke out of the 2nd place.
Almost go time here, folks. And also to kick things off, folks, we're going to wish everybody a happy International Women's Day. Quite the day to celebrate here. This top-level competition.
The women shutting it down here, closing down the gym, closing down season 5.
There we go.
Let's go.
It's been amazing to watch this field of athletes grow over the years. Get stronger and stronger, and are ready to go here in just a second. Emilain Archer is going to be starting things off, representing Tri-County Ninja. Started training in Ninja back when she was only 4 years old, played soccer as well. 13 years old, one of the younger athletes making it into the championship rounds. Competed back in the first season of NSC Youth, 10 and 11-year-old divisions. Starting off her NSC Pro journey here in Season 5, only competed 2 times this year. Able to make it into a qualifying spot on her very first NSC at Rock Solid. Working our way around. Ring jump here was a tricky one all weekend long, making sure to keep that trail leg up, not dipping down. Make our way over onto the wall. Or the roller coaster. Trip down this little balance. Went into it with a little more momentum, making sure we keep up that pace. Time is important. Further you can get through this with the least amount of falls will really help your leaderboard position. And as that first runner, you've got the potential to put the pressure on the rest of the athletes. Elaine got 4th yesterday in the hybrid. 7th in the hybrid. Oh, no, misses the bar. Sorry, folks, I'm looking between 2 screens here. 29th in the hybrid yesterday. Had a great burnout round. Got 5th place in burnout. Was able to bump up high enough on the leaderboard to make it into. Looks like she touched the ground on the slide through. Oh, no, that's a unfortunate fall there. Got to be careful on the dolly going underneath. Pretty big stopping point was this bar obstacle yesterday. Can we figure this out? Trying to lift up and find that explosiveness. Yo, hold on tight, Emilain. After having that rough go in the first one and then falling early without getting another try on it, that shows how proficient we are on obstacles. Grabbing onto the ring by accident, not allowed. It's a Batarang-only entry. Have to adjust and try again. Swing built up. A couple extra swings to cover the distance. Falls into the wall, hits a bit of a hard hit on the knee. Shake it off. One final attempt. Bit of a hard-fought battle here, starting things off in the hybrid round. Up and in. Good job finding a little bit of purchase there with the toe hold on the ledge. 40 seconds. We still have to get onto this big pendulum and swing our way through. Bring the Batarang with you and then transfer out. Pressure was on. Emilain able to get it on the last try. Heading up, looking for that ring overhead. Kick that bar forwards. And we're really making good work of this tail end of the run here with time running out. And you have to shoot through Bit of a tough move. A good fight from Emilain. Getting close to getting knocked out by the 180 bar turn. And the batarang slowing her up a bit. She was able to fight through for a couple more points. Savannah Salinas standing by. Our way up and over. Savannah coming out of the Ninja Lair and a Rhino Ninja Gym out in Las Vegas. And our strides across the balance was by Savvy OCR on her socials. Beats in a lot of various leagues in Ninja, as well as a lot of the OCR variations out there, from Spartan to the 100-meter team, part of the USA competitive team for OCRs. We're making our stride through, looking for that dismount down, and sliding underneath for the climb up. And we find the balance with that bar in midair. Previous FINA world champion, gold medals, and various OCR events. Not going to get the turn here on try one. Going back through. '23rd in hybrid yesterday. See how we can find this turnaround. Gets the kick off the wall. Lines it up and out of there in just 2 tries. Trying to find that momentum here for the wall. Sure those feet stick for a hot second as we find the batarang right away, and now they have to take it with them into that next ring hold and then dismount. So this is a change from yesterday. Not gonna get it on try one, falling off to the side. Increase in difficulty on this obstacle. It's the catch. A little bit of a step there. You can kind of get some pressure, but lean out to it. Doesn't work out. One last chance. And up and in. Can we get this one locked in? Ooh, a hard fall. Asses go flying. Savannah not able to go beyond the changes on the batarang wall. Things being altered just enough to keep things fresh and challenging for the elite level athletes. As Riley Bishop standing by, spray bottle out there, clean off the shoes. Oh, how tough that is. Competition environment, a lot of loose chalk flying around, floating around. Riley Bishop on the move. Trans out of the Aerox Ninja Park and Grit Rosalind. Big leap off the wall. Our way across. I need a little more momentum here. Going to take some time to build up the battering ram. Launching over. Kicking forwards here for the dismount. rotation around on the ring transfer. No problem so far for Riley. 14th in hybrid yesterday and just slips off of that acrylic step there. Give this another go. Up and over. And landing that time. Making our way over to the roller coaster. Travels quite a lot just to go train. Hour and a half. Up to 5 hours for a round trip. Wanted to get to certain facilities in order to working on her skill set and making sure that dolly doesn't go sliding out this time. Try to find a way to climb up. And the turnaround needs the extra height here on the kick. Finds it. Just needs that swing dismount. There we go. Gonna have to jump into this one. Little extra challenge for some of the shorter athletes in this division, but able to fly up to it. Showing the power that she's got. Now the catch off to the side. Not there on try one. Trying to go to it. The left hand with the batarang in hand. Kind of gets caught on the ring that it's still lodged into. Good catch. Sometimes you're not used to making transitions. She wants to potentially lead out with the batarang with the right hand, and then catch with the trail hand. Goes for it the same way, makes it work out. And gets to the bar for a huge point. On to the kick flip. Big leap up. Shays up to cliff ledge and goes right for it. Rock over enough? Yes, it does. And 30 seconds to try out this toe shoot through dismount. We got to get to that bar. No dropping down. Careful. On the swing tech, not quite there. You can catch right at the waist height. Try to toe shoot through. That is a way to go about it, but we're going to try to static reach down to it, but time's ticking away. And just unable to get the pull through there. Riley fighting through a little further into the course. Up next is going to be Adelina Messier. Adelina trains out of the Albany Ninja Lab. Big fan of these hybrid style courses. Took 20th in the hybrid round. 11th in speed and 11th in burnout. Able to bump up into the top 15. Working her way through. Find those support straps in order to build that swing up in just 2 swings. Swinging around a couple of times before getting that dismount. First time making it to the day 2 portion of the championship. Going to take another rotation. Might go to the platform for a second to help kick off to get some more momentum. And makes it work out. Drop down can be a bit aggressive. Keeping the foot up. slowed her momentum some. She's going to try to be patient here. Spending a lot of time, but I think we made it. Slams into the wall for her efforts. But did not want to have to reset after that long process. Heading on over for the swing down. And then we'll now have to try to pick up the pace a little bit. And ducking underneath. Heading on over for the climb. Adeline's got a lot of power. Can we translate that into some accuracy for this blind turnaround? There it is, just like that. Extremely important to get through first 5 obstacles without any falls. Climb higher up the leaderboard, getting through this on her first attempt. What's going to happen? Nice catch. Lean into it a little bit now. The tricky part. Or the transfer down. Leans out forward, keeping the feet up. Going to have to build up that swing a little bit more. This is going to be a tough move. You can't really open up all the way on the swing through at the base of the pendulum, but we figure it out. Taking a chance here to recover a little bit. To this point without any falls. About a minute and a few seconds to go. Big reach up. Only one hand allowed on that ledge. They can utilize a wrist lock to help with the pull up if need be, or try to press off of that angled ledge, or just rock over if you got the wingspan for it. Adelina able to make it work out. And with that, she'll jump into first place. And now, looking for the toe shoot through, little off axis, feet dipped. Have to reset. Saw a demo. They go in that pressed up position and toe to bar. More of a gymnastic style dismount. Oh no, feet were on. Saw a handful of athletes have that same type of landing. Taylor Green was the only one yesterday to follow through completely, but just ran out of time going for the buzzer. Here, Adelina pulls through, but doesn't have the weight going forward enough to get the dismount. But to that point, without any falls, is the new standard to beat.
Let's go, Addy!
Addy Herman up now, ready to go. Climbing all the way up. Extremely strong competitor. Various other leagues and American Ninja Warrior. Taking an aggressive approach to start things off the battering ram. Out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness. Hopping on to the hook. 21 NSC competitions as we patiently wait for the turnaround here. She's got 2 hybrid clears from previous postseason competitions. See if we can add one to the list today with the altered course here at Life Force. 11th in the hybrid yesterday. This being the first real big challenge for the athletes. Saw a handful of athletes get stuck here in the open round as well. The turnaround throw Not easy to dial in on your first attempt, but Addy able to figure it out. DGS-sponsored athlete also has her own line of obstacles. Sure, she's comfortable with these kind of mid-flight change of directions and bring obstacles with you. Leaning out for it, nicely done, going straight to the bar, maintaining that momentum for the dismount. Setting a strong pace here. Also enjoys raising money for cancer research programs through ninja competitions. Doesn't want to double tap on that grip overhead, can only use one hand. Finds the hook and gets the dismount. Almost a minute and 15 seconds faster. So that will be the new challenge. The other athletes to try to follow through, but Addy has got time to potentially get further. Tries to find the dismount pull through. Just not able to get the kick that she needed. One more try here. 2 more tries potential with the time remaining. Here, Coach Jordan saying feet up early. Such a weird move to make.
Yeah, and we've seen this toe shoot. It was at Jungle Gym. I think Life Force had a version of it. Something similar in last year's NSC Pro that they hosted.
Not able to figure it out.
Like you said, Strat, if the athletes can get their hips up onto the bar, gives them an opportunity to do that toe shoot. Trying to go from below it, and there's just not enough power. There's no room there for them to get through. Makes it really difficult.
Yeah, rather awkward move. They have to try to figure out towards the tail end of the course. They start to get tired. That pull power might not be there anymore. Cara McCarthy standing by.
Well, Cara was really good yesterday. Second place in the hybrid.
Coming out of Ascend obstacle training. Yesterday, at that obstacle in particular, it was set up differently where the bar was kind of lodged overhead and you had to take it with you in order to place it into that cradle and then go for the dismount. She just jumped straight to the bar and didn't catch the top one in time and had a hard hit. Bar fell down and popped her right on the forehead. She was able to recover from that and making it here into the championship rounds. Shows the dedication to the game. Impatient. And grab locked in. Outside of ninjas, trains and plays soccer for her high school. Have that fancy footwork here on that sidewall run before heading over to the auto body shop. Drying off those shoes best we can. So that traction's going to be there. And climbing on up. It's the turnaround. And the drop down locks in another point. Cara last year in season 4 took 6th place overall. Was 11th in the hybrid, 4th in speed, and third in burnout. Season 4 championship, and not quite there. Got to make another move. Needs a little more height to thread the needle with that batarang. Back and forth we go. Up and in. There it is. Time to time out this next toss. It's the landing right away. No hesitation there. And does not take long to get right back in action for the ring transfer kickflip. Big reach up, looking for it on the way down. Going to swipe at it and miss for a second, but follows through on the drop into it. Has potential to jump into first. If we can figure out this undershoot. Here, Lucas. Gonna give that advice, and wow, just like that. Very compact. Able to spring her way forwards. Ooh, and another tough move here. You've got to do a Kong vault with that bar in hand up to that cradle.
Yeah, it's a lot about how much power can you generate off of that trampoline in such little time.
One last chance. One more move to make. Takes a lot of push power and then an explosive thrust. Looking for those hooks, and we almost got it on the third try. But with that, she'll be in first place to the last obstacle with only one fall.
Yeah, she was close there. Let's take a look at that last attempt. She does hit both sides of the hooks.
Oh, yeah, just a little more height, a little more distance. And Savannah Deschamps ready to go.
Savannah, one of the more technically sound hybrid athletes, pretty consistently getting to the last obstacle on hybrids or clearing.
Striding our way through. Trains out of Steel City Ninja in Pittsburgh. Looking to join the military. Focusing on her college career. Looking at the U.S. Army potentially out of West Point or University of Notre Dame, one of their military programs. Looking for this dismount coming up. It's the catch and the rotation. And hopping our way over. Try to keep that rhythm going here and surfs up. And a pause on the wall to make sure we're good for the ring dismount. Season 4, she was right by the top 15. Almost making it into day 2. Was 16th place. Semifinals last year. First time making it to the day 2 rounds. Making it count here. Little hung up at the start of that obstacle, but able to drive it home. And a big toss up here. Feet on the wall. Takes a hard fall. Back flops. Shock the system. You got to force yourself to make that move again, knowing that those back flops are possible. Push past that fear and give it another full attempt. Up and in. Make the catch that time. Looking for that next transfer down. There we go. Patience pays off for Savannah. Talked about it earlier, but a lot of these obstacles have so many moving parts, a lot of sections to them, where if you fail about halfway through, it's such a huge time factor as the reach up to the ledge, out of reach on the first swing. Hand went a little off side of it. Savannah not able to find the grip on her first attempt. Going to shake that off and try again. Looking for it. Do the wrist lock to find the extra leverage and gets the ring in place just in time. Get at least one try on this. Not wasting time before getting into the swing. Throwing one. Not able to shoot through on the first attempt. Might be able to make it happen here, but it's got to be quick. 15 seconds. Static. Going for a back pull. Yo, Savannah! Able to get an extra point right at the last second. Talk about an adjustment as time was ticking away. As your energy starts to get depleted, Savannah back against the wall, able to work out and figure out that obstacle. Moving on down the line. As we are taking a chance to check a few things out on the floor. Making sure all the cameras are good. As Taylor Green is standing by. Getting some more eyes on the final obstacle this time around. Saw a few buzzers in the open division. Hoping to see a few here in the female round. As Taylor Green going through her visualizations at the start line. Trying to work through all the moves in her head before having to take on this course. Looks like there's just a cleanup that needed to take place out on the floor. It looks like we're about ready. Taylor Green, longtime athlete in the game. Quarterback when she was only 9 years old, 18 years old now. Been competing in every NSC since season one. Season one champion. Potential to be a repeat champion. The Life Force staff chatting with Mr. Bellion about something. They're out there trying to get some good action shots. Shout out to the Life Force team. Always an amazing time out here at this facility. As Taylor has the ring in hand, ready to get things underway for her hybrid round here on day 2. Climbing up, looking for the cat grab, turnaround, or the swing across. Linking those dismounts. Now can we get through the battering ram? Smoothly, full outstretch there for the dismount, lining up the swing through. A-OK. No hesitation. Taylor. Immense amount of experience.
Taylor's hybrid was such a heartbreak yesterday, Strat. We went back frame by frame to see how close she was to timing out, and it was like within half a second.
Yeah, had one fall earlier on that took a lot of time away, and that spelled the difference between getting the clear. As we are working our way through, I'm sure she's got that in the back of her mind. Oh, she needs to get through everything smoothly. Give her some more time to operate on that next to last obstacle. Now we've got to add one more to it. Trying to make sure the shoes are going to stick. Drying them off as we are hanging. Not a bad way to go about it. Finds the turnaround just like that.
Yeah, it's such a veteran move. You could see her testing the shoes on the bottom portion, and then she took a second to think about it, felt like they were still a little too wet, tried them out some more. But it really tells you like how keen these athletes are to the minute details that make such a big difference.
Good catch. We are standing, taking the route down that track. Trains out of the arc. Longmont, Colorado. No. Just missing. Hitting a little high on the ring. Three different rings I got to swing from. First one starting off. Get that batarang in place. Now the turnaround. Takes a chance to stand up on that tiny ledge, and it works out for her that time. Heading up and over for the kickflip. Test that grip just a little bit. That first move overhead. Testing that shoulder mobility. As we swing through, Taylor's got time. And this is altered enough to where it might be easier for her. As we shoot through powerfully in one go, Taylor Green jumps into first place. And here we go, pressure's on. Can we get this Kong vault? A lot of power, a lot of drive. Ooh, not quite.
It was pretty close, though.
Getting the idea.
30 seconds here.
Like, do you push down and try to travel forwards a little bit, or you just take a powerful jump off the trampoline and hope to cover the distance? Yo, Taylor Green gets the buzzer, figures it out. No question about the time this time around. I think she's double-checking to make sure. First clear of the day. Got to head down there for a chat with Taylor as the Ganji's heading down to the floor with a microphone. Let's see how she feels after that hybrid clear.
Nicely done. Thank you. All right, our camera's this way. All right, everybody, we're here with Taylor Green. Taylor, I am happy to report that today you did clear the course in time. Congratulations. How does it feel after yesterday being within half a second of getting the clear?
It's a big relief. I feel so much better. It was very frustrating for me yesterday when I did that. And I think it kind of skewed my mindset a little bit for the rest of the day. So I was excited to come in today with a fresh start, and I'm really happy with that.
Was just all revenge here on this hybrid course? Like, I'm getting that buzzer no matter what?
Yeah, that was the goal.
Well, yeah, really nicely done. We did take a fail. Talk me through a little bit about the earlier fail.
Yeah, I went a little bit too high on the battering, and it hit above the ring, so I just missed it, but it's okay.
I got to ask, because it's always, when I'm watching this, when you do it so easily and effortless on the second attempt, which is what it looked like, do you just kind of go back in your mind and be like, oh, come on?
A little bit. It was more, I would rather mess up on something dumb than be able to not do something. So,
For sure.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
Well, it's a great start to the hybrid. We got speed and burnout coming up. You did both of them yesterday. What are you looking forward to? What are you changing between yesterday and today?
I definitely need to clean some things up on speed, just push a little bit harder. The course is a little different, which I'm excited about. I like the changes. And burnout, hopefully, I just want to do a little bit better than yesterday.
Well, good luck. Awesome start to day 2.
Thank you.
Nice job, Taylor.
Thanks.
Well, there we go. The new bar has been set by Taylor Green, Season 1 champion. Sets a high standard for the other athletes. We are standing by. Grace Gordon getting ready to go. Grace trains out of Obstacle Ninja Academy in Orlando, Florida. Working our way over onto the wall and hop down for the swing across with the bars in hand. Striding through. Build up that momentum. At 12th in hybrid yesterday. We're working our way through. Full extension there. Able to find that hook. And gets the drop down as we work our way around for the cat grab catch. Season 4 championship. Was 28th in hybrid on day 1, and day 2 jumped up to 8th place in the hybrid. Ended up 4th place championship last year. Right now, already doing better on the hybrid this season. This move here, still a challenging one to figure out with the turnaround. Trying to find the traction with the feet. Nicely done. Perfect pivot to make the turn. And the support from the crowd. Coaching coming from the sidelines. As we whip our way up there. Getting through these clean. Give her a little breathing room for later in the course. Ooh, not going to find the... Oh, my gosh, she almost took the pendulum to the face there. Scary moment there. She was so focused on going back to the reset for another try. Another attempt. Jumping up at the feet, slip that time. One last attempt. You see that small ledge at the base of the wall there. It gives them a little traction, but not quite enough to really spend a lot of time suspended in midair. Last chance for Grace Gordon. Very consistent at making this catch. Can we get this next move? Last chance. Again, the feet slip off, not able to get the leverage she needed. An unfortunate end.
Yeah, that's a pretty shocking early exit there for Grace Gordon, and She really excels at speed. I don't know if that's going to be enough to see her get to the speed round. But that is definitely a shock.
Emma Pereyra standing by. Emma, originally training out of the jungle gym, recently moved out to the barn, trained with the barn crew. The barn squad growing stronger and stronger as more athletes make their way to train at that facility. Making a toss across. And our sprint through, aggressive approach here. Going to find the rotation a few times around before getting that dismount down. Took 4th place in the hybrid yesterday. See if we can get that same performance or better today. First time out of her championship runs, making it into day 2. Always right there, close to making it into the top 15. Able to put it together yesterday. Now we've got the knockout format. We've got to have top scores in order to keep your championship runs alive. Ooh, she caught on something. One underneath might have clipped something underneath. Got to be careful as we work our way up and under. Turn around. Gets it on the first try. And batarang in hand. Swinging away up. Perfect leverage as we look for the drop down. Over too far on the front side of the ring. Sounds like Sam out there trying to help provide some guidance. Toss our way up. Latching on. Trying to lean into the wall and fall forward is what they're saying, but the accuracy with the batarang, tough to find when you feel like you're falling the entire time when you're up there. We got one last chance for Emma.
Yeah, in both attempts there, she just shot the batarang too far forward.
Ooh, good catch. Here, Isabella as well, trying to provide some guidance. Not gonna get it on the 3rd attempt. Another shocking moment.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row now. You can see she just puts the batarang a little too far forward, and here's the 2nd attempt. Same thing.
I mean, this is a big change from yesterday. They could transfer down to it without the batarang and then make the dismount, but having to have that midair obstacle manipulation increases the difficulty of the obstacle by a few factors. Charlotte Barrett standing by. Final 5 runners as we're working our way up. Coming out of Ascend obstacle training. Charlotte rocking the Jarrah shirt. Helping promote some of the other athletes' merchandise as we work our way down. Climb our way up. Here, Coach Lucas in the background. Giving that encouragement and beta as we work our way through. Charlotte finding that landing. Big leap over. First time for Charlotte making it into day 2 as well. 26th overall in the season 4 semifinals. Took 5th in the hybrid. yesterday. Let's see how we adjust to the changes. Shorter athlete's going to have a hard time finding the leverage on these rock wall climb-up position. Not going to get the turn. Traction kind of worked against her. And the roll underneath. Climb back up, back into position. Make sure those shoes are going to maintain traction. Whee! Not getting it on the second try, and this is a tough spot to be right now.
Yeah, this is especially tough because Charlotte, she did this on the first attempt yesterday. She's got pretty good bar tech, too. I've seen it firsthand. NSC elimination, she did something with bar tech that was unbelievably insane.
Pressure's on, able to answer. And get the landing, staying alive.
Yeah, there's been a couple fails here on this battering, and so she needs to kick into gear and realize that the opportunity is still very much in front of her.
Oh, man. And you know, as an athlete, things start to get frustrating when you're out there.
Asking for time.
Got to try to put those falls behind you. It's up there. 1 minute left. If we can get this move and dismount through, this will be huge. Charlotte staying alive. We need to get the next big move built up. Enough momentum here for the toss over to the bar. Makes it happen. 45 seconds. Potential is there for another point. One-handed save. Big swing required. Go one hand and knocks the ring off in the process.
Yeah, she's got to pull up just a little bit there. If she can get her hand on her wrist, it'll help her pull up.
Last try with only a few seconds left and the grip just not there. A lot of repeat attempts out there. Adds up. So Charlotte having a tough go of it. Here in day 2.
Down to the final 4. Porter Fagnant comes into this championship off of a win at Big Time Ninja, which had one of the most stacked women's fields, had broke the record for female competitors in a qualifier, which was pretty cool. Porter had a great competition there, and if you're going to start to heat up, no better time than right before the championship.
Here we go. Porter, the pace setter, on the move. Working away over. Repping ninja intensity. Rocking the Max Feinberg shirt. Get the leap up and over. Finding the drop down. Trains with a lot of the Colorado Ninjas out there. Try to find that dismount coming up. Strong hybrid performances throughout the season. Season 4, she took 12th in the hybrid in championship overall. 12th in hybrid that day as well on day 2. Right now, I'm going to be beyond that here in just a second. As long as we can get this bar tech figured out. Not going to get on try 1. And the beta starts to get shared from the sidelines. Trying to help encourage the athletes. After you take a fall like that, it can affect your mental game. So it's always helpful to hear some positive voices from the crowd, providing that encouragement and guidance. Whee! Almost got it. The foot slipped, but she tried doing a kick as she turned around. Didn't work out. It's been a pretty shocking series of results here today on this obstacle in particular. Last attempt for Porter, and we make it happen. Not enough to get much higher than where she's currently at in the hybrid, but we still have a chance here with some time remaining. Gets on to the batarang wall. Got to be patient here. Time-consuming obstacle for the retries as we shoot beyond it. After a few falls off of the bar tech, I wonder how much is left with the grip, strength, explosiveness. Still being required on the drop down to be able to hold on with that extra momentum. She swings through, but doesn't hold on to the bar. She tried to commit. 45 seconds. Slowly but surely making progress. Do we have enough in the tank to make this happen? Oy, barely gets it. Come on, Porter. Finds it. Locks it in. And man, 2 back-to-back. 3 tries on each obstacle.
If she can put the ring back.
I don't know. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's going to be a fail there.
Bumped off the top of her hand.
The rule is only one hand allowed on that bogey, and she did bump off the top. Unfortunate. It was quick, but it did help her get up to that ring. You saw Charlotte struggle to get to the ring because they're not allowed to do that. So it's a good catch by the judge. Good call.
Tough, man. I mean, she knew she was under pressure of the time.
Yeah, and when you're just going that fast, panicking there, you start to forget about some of the little nuance things. But Porter does a nice job, 9th place. I think that does lock her into the speed round.
Well, Isabella Folsom on the move right now. Swinging away up. Really enjoys these hybrid style courses. 100% appearance rate in the finals for her normal season. Looking for the, getting a little hung up there.
Yeah, well, we saw this. This is going to be a huge time penalty here for her. We saw this happen to Adelina Messier. You can reset on the platform, which is what she's going to do here.
Kick off a little harder. And jump out to it. Nice work.
But yeah, 46 seconds gone. This takes a long time to rotate around, but better than taking the fail.
Catching her breath a little bit as we rotate around. Will the leap through. The barn athlete. Championship trophy went home with the barn for the open division. Isabella will try her best to bring another one home. See what we got. Took first place in the hybrid yesterday, so should feel comfortable with the changes. As we are looking for the toss around here, and just hops right down to it. Almost looked like she just stepped to it. Excellent balance and accuracy. Moving on for the batarang toss. Floating into it. See how the feet just have the leverage. Enough speed and power into that swing to pivot straight up and find that batarang hold. Do we have enough traction on the way down? Yes, we do. Isabella putting it together, another great run. Up and in. Training out of the barn. Working our way through for a single swing dismount. Should have the swing power for this. All about technique as well. Static reach. Hips back, pull through a little low on the dismount. Let's see how she can adjust. Work our way forwards. I try to drop down to it, both hands same time. Goes for it a little closer that time. Think she'll try that same method again. Had a little more success that time with it. Yeah, just not able to figure out that awkward move. Strong run to that point, no falls.
Yeah, and you can see when she goes to it here, this is the third attempt. She just sort of misplaces one of the hands on the drop down. Or actually picks the bar up. That's what I saw, sorry. Her hand gets on there, but it picks the bar up just enough where I think it kills some of the momentum coming into it. Just not quite there for Isabella.
Well, Lily Barrett on the move. Swinging away across. Climbing up, dropping down, coming out of ascend. Lily, another athlete vying for a championship here today.
She's been close. Second place last year.
Hopping our way over. It's the dismount onto the rotating arm. Second place at the Season 3 championship as well.
Yeah, she was second last year. She was second in Season 3. So she is looking to get promoted here today.
Yeah. Dropping down. Took sixth in the hybrid yesterday. Let's see what adjustments can be made. As we're climbing up and now taking a quick look over the shoulder for the floating cradle. Stepping up, quick pause at the top. Going to figure it out and dismount. And recovering enough for attacking this obstacle. Building up that energy for the swing, up and in. The big move here. Jumping out. Perfect placement of the batarang, sends it flying before finding the dismount.
Yeah, and you can see she pulled into the wall, stood up, and really took her time placing it. Didn't rush the placement. And when it looks good, it looks pretty easy.
Big swing up, one hand only on that small ledge. Pivots just enough off of the start ledge to help get the momentum swinging towards that ring, not requiring an extra pull power from that one arm. Conserving some grip strength here for the shoot-through dismount.
Yeah, our judge in position. Going to be watching those heels. This is such a close dismount. Only Taylor Green is through it.
And down. Not quite yet.
Somehow, there's the pit pillow touch.
Not quite.
I don't know how she didn't touch the pit pillow on those first 2 swings. That's why you can see our judge, Michael Bellion. He is down on one knee, making sure to get a close eye on that. This is such a tight window that they have to shoot through, and extremely technical move.
Taking some extra rest here. Only have 1 try. Not gonna get there. We got time for another. That was a quick attempt. But how much beta did she get from that to make an adjustment? Here we go. Down to the wire. Going for the toe shoot through, perhaps. Okay, let's go, Lily. Able to figure it out and goes for it. No way. Oh, no.
Yeah, and she just barely times out there.
Dude, heartbreak. I didn't think it was possible to get the Kong vault up so quick. I mean, look at this move.
And you know she's going to be a little bummed she didn't try that earlier because she did that so well. Keeps 1 foot up and just sprints right into the next. The Kong vault here.
Oh, picture perfect on the catch.
Heartbreak at the end of the hybrid.
Just a second before the buzzer. Wow. Oh, man.
It would have bumped her up 1 spot into second place.
Well, they mentioned it in the chat during the open. Chaos, the most chaotic
This
NSC.
is chaotic, dude. This is absolute chaos. They were right, whoever said it. Well, Nora Brown-John, the storyline here, big ankle injury at the conclusion of yesterday's semifinals. She took a fall after the burnout. Her toe hit the pad first, kind of met the seam in 1 spot, and so...
A little bit of an impingement.
Yeah, a little tweak on the foot there, so she's dealing with a little bit of a foot injury. I talked to her earlier. She said she's feeling okay. I don't think it's going to affect her too much, but something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, a lot of big drops. Be mindful of. Nora, season 3 champion. Looking to try to be a repeat. It's the drop down and the rotation around. Coming out of the Momentum Movement Academy up in Canada. Live just about an hour away. Train here quite often as well. Travel down from Canada. Making this trip well worth it being at this amazing facility, the top portion of the country. We are working our way underneath. Climb up and around. And going up and around here. No problem on the catch. Dismounting down, not showing any signs of concern for the ankle right now with the big throws like that. Season 4. Took first in the hybrid on day 2. Picture perfect technique on the Batarang catch. Ended up taking 3rd overall at the championship last year. Dropping down, swinging straight up, gets the grab. Here we go, up and over. Big reach up. Blind kick. On to the ring swing down. Nora Brown-John clean to this point. Toe shoot through. Does she take the underbar method, what's the approach going to be?
I don't know, Strat. After watching Lily Barrett do it from up high, I kind of wonder how you why you wouldn't go from up there. That's a swipe on the pit pillow.
Not going to get it with the dismount either.
Yeah, I don't know if she was going to give that either. That's close. I don't envy Bellion in this situation.
I mean, I think she might try to static it again.
I don't know, Strat. Watching Lily do that, it's like
It was a clean dismount.
she looked clean, man. I would have to imagine.
But if you're not familiar with how to time it right, let's see if she can figure this out. Dismount perfect, just like that. Figures it out on try two.
And that's the advantage you get by performing well on day one. I mean, Lily getting that on the third attempt, it's good information for Nora.
Whoa, okay, gets it on one. Swinging through for the dismount down. Nora Brown-John. Gonna close out the hybrid with a buzzer clear in a first place finish as DeGangi heads out for the interview with Nora Brown-John. Flashes the final obstacle. Finds the power needed. Get another buzzer.
Nora!
And let's head down to the floor with DeGangi to hear from Nora.
Nicely done. Thank you. All right, everybody, we're here with Nora Brown-John. You got the clear on the course. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. A little bit tired. That was really fun, though.
Well, the last time we saw you last night, you took a pretty bad fall at the end of the burnout. We saw you walk off, kind of favoring that leg. How is it feeling right now? How did it feel throughout the course?
It's feeling good. I definitely wanted to warm it up really good, so none of my landings got affected. And I'm happy now it feels warm. We're going to be ready for speed.
Well, we just needed to hold up for speed, and then burn it. You don't have to worry about it. It's all upper body. But talk me through a little bit about the strategy on the toe shoot, because you tried going static the first time from underneath, and then you changed up the strategy on the second attempt by going from up high. Talk me through how that felt in the decision there.
I kind of switched my plan after watching Cara get it, because she kind of got it so easily on the under. And then watching Lily before, I wasn't really sure on what I should do, but I knew after yesterday I definitely wanted to go on top. I probably should have just trusted that plan from the get-go, because that felt way better on my second attempt. So, I mean, just trusting my plan, I guess I probably should have done that.
Yeah, well, a great job. You got the clear, and we got speed and burnout coming up. You did both of them yesterday. What are you going to change going into today?
I definitely have a few places I want to clean up on speed. The course also changed a little bit, which I'm excited about. I think it just kind of gives the course a new feel, and I can just keep attacking it. And I'm really excited for burnout. I'm glad they're taping the bar I fell on yesterday, so hopefully we can get it a little bit further.
We need a burnout clear, so hopefully we'll get one. We will see, but we got speed coming up first. Nora, great job, and good luck in the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Great job out there for the hybrid athletes. All said and done, we're going to get the leaderboard pulled up here in just a second to see who will be moving on into speed. Top 12 will take on speed in just a little bit as the Life Force team readjust the obstacles out there for the speed round.
All right, so that does it for the hybrid. Let's take a quick look at where the leaderboard stands after that hybrid round. Top 12 are going to move on and compete in the speed.
Mr. Bain out there chatting it up with him right now. But here's a look. Leaderboard brought to you by Bucket of Chalk.
Yeah, Nora Brown-John, Taylor Green, two former NSC champions at the top of the leaderboard. Cara McCarthy in third place. Riley Bishop, Rookie of the Year, and Emilain Archer, pretty much runner-up Rookie of the Year, also making it into the speed round. Top 12 are going to move on, so unfortunately Emma, Grace, and Savannah will not move on. That ends their season. But a great job making it this far. We will be back in just a little bit.
Thanks, everybody.
Leaderboard Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo Virtual Coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. AD Obstacle, father-son duo taking their passion for the sport to creative obstacle design at AD Obstacle on Instagram. And Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
If you're looking for a fun and challenging competition, I think Bucket Mania is the perfect place for you. There's youth and pro bucket. Pro bucket, there's some pro competitors and some pro obstacles. I'm super excited to visit Ninja Intensity for the first time and mini bucket. I hope to see you guys there.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Tyler Barrett here. I am inviting you to join me this summer at Ninja Intensity Bucket Mania Pro and Mini 3-stage comp with an amazing road classes at the end. Be there.
Check out AD Obstacles Inc., father-son team of Aiden and Dave McLaren, taking their passion for the sport and turning it into creativity by designing and manufacturing custom ninja obstacles and rigging in Ontario, Canada. DM for pricing at AD Obstacles on Instagram. From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional ninja league, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com. Welcome back, everybody. Time for the speed round. Here, this format, retry system still in play. If they fall off an obstacle, they get up to three tries. Up to three retries within the time limit. And the fouls don't count against them like they did in hybrid. But it does add to their overall time. So time trumps all here in the speed. Emilain Archer going to lead the charge. We are trying to get into place here. As we are standing by. Challenge here yesterday was the big boot scoot finish. Another really big pendulum type swing at the end of the course with a pretty far dismount, where a lot of athletes were coming up just short and couldn't find the swing tech to get there. Emilain Archer is going to start things off. Tri-County Ninja standing by. Took 13th in the speed yesterday. See how we can adjust. And right at it, let's go. Sprinting across, spinning across. Beams a bit as we're working our way through. Tick-tock over. For the way up. Through the window. Back down and around. Makes that dismount A-OK. Barn door swings open. No problem with first dismount as we scramble our way across. Shayin' down the line, looking for these next few moves. Up and over, finds the turn. Going to swing back a little bit. Off-axis toss here is going to be kind of tricky to make, but we work it out. And now the climb up for the big swing. Plunge. And not going to get it on the dismount for the first try. This is what I was talking about yesterday that the athletes were struggling with. Heading up for try number 2. Launching forwards and makes it work that time. 101 for Emilain Archer. Hunter trying to get a better angle here for a second. Riley Bishop on the move right now, climbing our way up. Trampoline bounce. Coming around the corner onto the barrel climb. Tick-tock down. Take a couple extra swings here to get the height to go up into that flying squirrel. And down the track we go. Work our way back around, barn door, swing through. Riley going for the scramble across the wall. And now onto that final line. Going to get off axis a little bit, try to center herself back up. Couple extra swings to be sure about it. There it is on that corner piece. Couple extra swings to straighten out, trying to fight for it. Gets the dismount down. And heading up now for the big boot scoot finish. Leaping up. Letting go. Too soon. Has to go back. Climbing up the scramble up the ramp. Trying to settle back. Big toss to it. 103.4 for Riley Bishop. Hard-fought battle out there. Some of these moves. Adelina Messier on the move right now. Big leap up and over the trampoline. Vault box combo. Swinging through that corner turn onto the barrels into that flying squirrel and cube window with the ring in hand. Going to find our way down that ramp before looking for the turnaround onto the barn door. Find our footing here on that side scramble. Up and around we go. Looking for that side turn here onto the continuous laches. Adelina making this work out really good for her. The crowd comes alive. Working our way up the ramp now, looking for the big swing. Dismount coming up. Lay out on the back, swing through, pull through, and there it is, Adelina Messier. Strong run, 37.8.
Course has been slightly modified from yesterday. They just have that section of the lache bars. 37 is fast.
Addy Herman ready to go. We're going to try to match that pace. Up and over we go on the vault box. Find that turnaround here before going on to the barrel climb. Ooh, little bit of a spin there, but able to find her footing before making the jump out of the tick-tock. Now on our way through onto the next lache line. Scramble on the sidewall. Change of direction. Addy not going to get on the first attempt. You can see the athletes really want to be fully stretched out, finding the grab with their hands first and the hips still behind them. Addy going to try to adjust. Even with that fall, should be able to get a sub-minute time. Scrambling up. And gets the dismount down at 46.44. Cara McCarthy. Standing by, ready to go. And striding across, big bounce up, quick little crane catch on top of the vault box. Moving our way through. Stomping down onto the tick-tock. Didn't quite get the leverage that she needed. Go from the bar. Yeah, it's trying to jump down onto it, and it's just missed timing the angle of the momentum build. Have to work from a slight deficit as we try to make our way up and over the scramble. At this point, you don't want to make any more mistakes. As you find your swing through, gets that dismount down, coming around that corner, looking for the big climb up onto the ramp. Scrambling to the top, got to make sure this laid out. Lache is just right, no problem for Cara McCarthy. Gets it at 50.54. Able to recover after that fall. Savannah Deschamps ready to go. And we're off. Couple steps through the spinning log. Cutting this corner here before that log climb up onto the spinning platforms. Couple of swings before grabbing the flying squirrel. Back down the ramp, steady on the foot placement. Kicking off the wall, dismounting down quickly. Finding the cat grab scramble Across that sidewall, big leap up. Going to lay out for these Lachey's. Going to try to make sure these are linked up, but we're going to take a backswing. Better a re-swing than a retry as we find our way through onto that next corner. Gets the dismount down. And the climb up here should be a sub-minute time if we get this in one. Pulls back, let's go, flies forward. Ragdolls to the finish, 45.4 for Savannah. 45.39 official time. Puts her into second right now. Taylor Green standing by. Long history of first place finishes in the speed round. And a couple spins there on the rolling log, but A-OK. We're looking for these next few moves coming up off of this barrel climb. Straight off of the tick-tock. It's going to save her a couple of seconds. No need for a re-swing as we work our way down onto the barn door. Kicking our way out, dismounting down quickly into the climb up now off this next trampoline. Should be able to set up just right for the Lachey off to the side and kicking on through, making sure this lined up perfectly. Looking for that UFO toss, and that's the huge move right there that you need to get the momentum going for the ramp climb up. Coming up now, looking for the dismount down. Boost scoot alley, looking for the dismount, keeping the feet up. It was close, but we're okay. 38.5. Almost claims it. Even with that re-swing.
Yeah, even with the backswing, 38.5, she was close.
But
she's going to be thinking about that backswing.
Better re-swing than a retry, man. It's a didn't feel like she had the power for the dismount. The timing for the release would have been tough. Charlotte Barrett standing by, ready to go. Striding on across, quick jump off the trampoline, looking for these next few steps. Bars in hand, get on out of there, dropping on down, looking for the big leap up, and not going to get it. Tried to get it in one. It can be tough to really flow into those tick-tocks and maintain that momentum based on how it's positioned. It's got a magnet that holds it in that locked position. Might slow you down just enough to where it takes a couple of swings. Now Charlotte going to make our way back through, going to try to pick up that pace, see if we can make up for that time. Back onto the side wall. Leaping out. Don't lose that grip here. Going to take a couple extra swings to be sure about it. As you need to make these quarter turns to line up for these big Lachey's. Huge toss goes onto the UFO and finds the dismount down. Coming around for the climb up. It comes down to this toss here. Staying strong and gets the buzzer in 57.3 for Charlotte Barrett. Porter Fagnant, Porter the pace setter on the move. Going to run her way through right now. Find that rhythm. And a big leap up, full extension. Trying to make sure we had the grip for that flying squirrel. As we work around the corner, finding the next big reach up onto the bar. Looking for the next move here into the Lachey line. Going to make a couple of big swings here. Looking for the corner turn and the vault box drop down. There it is. Coming around the corner now. Looking for the big climb up. One bar in hand, two bars in hand. Big swing through and diving in. 36.5 for Porter the pace setter. Going to jump into first place for that time and speed. Taking a second out on the floor before our next few athletes get ready to go. Down to our last handful here in the speed. Isabella Folsom standing by. And we're off. Starting our way through, up and over the vault box. Sidewall run done. No problem up those barrels. Plenty of momentum to get into the window without any re-swings. Right now, going for the ring drop down and finding that barn door. Going to swing on through. climbing up and over, trying to get through this line of laches as quick as possible. This is where you can make or break some extra time here. Taking some race swings to be sure about the time as we drop it on down. Looking for the big climb up and dismount through. Swinging to it, gonna finish things up, take the platform out with her at 37.8 for Isabella. And Lily Barrett standing by, ready to go. Horses set, and Lily on the move. Big hop up. Find her footing here as we work our way around that first turn. Launching herself through that window, grabbing the ring in transit on the way down to the hook, gets it in one. Finding the door to swing through. Climbing up and over onto the scramble through the lache line. Trying to pull our way through. Taking a few extra swings to be sure about covering this distance. Gets that link dismount in one. Coming around the corner one more time for the big ramp climb into the drop down. Gonna settle those hips back a little bit to beeline to the finished platform. 36.3 for Lily Barrett. Takes first place in speed. Nora Brown-John's got her work cut out for her. Here we go. Took first yesterday. That ankle might play a factor here. She said it's warmed up enough. Should feel confident on it. Let's see how it all plays out. Don't want to rush any big moves here if you don't have to. Stay smooth with it the whole way through. Arnold now to the side wall. Looking for the laches. This is where things can be made up. Gonna link everything all the way through. That's a huge move there for Nora Brown-John as we work our way over onto the wall. We're at 30 seconds right now. Looking for the drop down. Gotta get this in one. Gonna keep up those feet. Big fly through and gonna crumble on down. 31.8 for Nora Brown-John. Another first place finish for Nora. Pushing the limit out there. Incredible job. Gotta go have another chat with Nora, who's on the warpath to the championship. Here we go. We'll hear from DeGangi in a little bit. Great job to all the athletes in the speed. We'll see the leaderboard here in a little bit. See who will be moving on into Burnout to determine who the champion will be for Season 5.
Nora! Yes. All right, our camera's this way, all the way over there. All right, everybody, we're with Nora Brown-John. First place in speed, a time of 31 seconds, absolutely dunking on this speed course. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. That was super fun. I'm really happy. I think everything went to plan, so I'm just really happy with that run.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit. We're done with worrying about the foot. How did the foot hold up? How's it feeling?
It was good. I was just planning earlier, and I just stepped right over it, and it really hurt, but it's fine. It went good. I'm happy I don't need to use it anymore.
Yeah, well, congratulations. So far, first in hybrid, first in speed. You are on an absolute tear right now, trying to claim this Season 5 championship. What does it mean to be in this position and to try to do it and be the first athlete in NSC history to do this twice?
It means a lot. It was definitely scary going from my first hybrid. I know I did that last year, and then I kind of messed up my speed, so I was really hoping just get through the speed round, and then Burnout, as always, I like Burnout a lot. I feel like I feel really calm on the course, so I'm excited that I don't need to do anything too crazy. I can just do what I know I can do, and hopefully that'll be enough.
Well, I got to say the Life Force team has put together, maybe Hunter can show us the ending of the Burnout. Life Force has put together this epic finish to the Burnout, and I really want to see it. I know everyone at home really wants to see it. Your expert prediction, Nora, will we get somebody to Jaden's hard work of rigging the Burnout up to the ceiling? Will we get anybody up there?
I really hope so. It looks super fun. I'd love to do those last moves over the airbag. Lily was so close yesterday, so I hope either one of us can really get up there, but I hope so.
All right, you got an I hope so. We will see. Hopefully we can get a burnout clear. But Nora, honestly, it's a great job so far, and good luck in the burnout.
Thank you so much.
Nice job.
Thank you.
There we go, folks. Speed round done. 1 round away, 8 runs before we conclude Season 5. And then the long journey begins once again for Season 6. You saw the schedule pulled up a couple times. We talked about the schedule for Season 6. And we'll be taking a look at the leaderboard, brought to you by Bucket of Chalk in just a second. Dr. Ganji addresses some battery issues. Man of many hats.
All right, so let's take a look at where the leaderboard stands after that round. Nora Brown-John right now is sitting with first in hybrid and first in speed strat. You know,
Pretty dominant, man.
it's pretty dominant, pretty impressive. There were a couple athletes who were close. But man, that 31-second time. Here is a look.
Ooh-wee. Still, Season 1 champion right there within striking distance. And Lily Barrett right there as well, tied with Taylor Green.
It's going to be tough. Nora has a pretty commanding lead on the field. A 4-point advantage with the tiebreaker because she has 2 firsts. It really means that if Nora takes 4th or better in the burnout, I mean, she's pretty much guaranteed the win. So it's a tall order for the rest of the field, but we will see. Nora will run last. See how it shakes out.
Well, there's your top 8. Addy Herman making it in. Isabella Folsom staying strong in the competition. Say farewell to a handful of athletes, Porter Riley, Emilain, and Charlotte. Great job today. And we'll be back with the burnout in just a little bit.
Well, this is going to do it for the conclusion of our Season 5 championship. Adelina Messier kicking off the Burnout round. Here we go.
All right, all down to this. Adelina finding the swing tech here. Working our way through, coming out of Albany Ninja Lab where she coaches. Batarang is going to drop down, jolt the system a little bit. As we're working our way across. Switch grip grab activated. Will the ring swing through? Took 11th in the Burnout yesterday. This was the big stopping point for a lot of athletes with this rotating cliff ledge. Starts to drain the grip. And the ceiling fan's going to rotate her around. On the drop down and a big lachey over on to those. Used to be a sloped ledge yesterday. Now it's straight to the cliffhanger ledges. A pretty tough grab to make. And now, the next big challenge we saw was the swing up inside of this narrow hallway. Cliff ledge, barely able to be reached. Got the swing tech, and you've got the wingspan. You might be able to static reach it. Most athletes would have to lachey up to it. Adelina taking some time to recover, moving pretty quick to get to this point. 121. 12 touch points. It gets to 13th and staying strong with the grip before moving on to the floating bogeys. Adelina moving on to the angled bars. See the hands starting to slip already. Painted, powder-coated bars. A little tough to hold on to. We're going to try to lachey on top, split the difference. Up high, up low, staying strong. Adelina moving through. Cannonball swing into the next taped over the painted portion of these bars. Should give her a little more grip. Popping over, gets the touch point, and that'll do it. Big sigh of relief. As Adelina, a great run to start things off. 20 touch points in 2:31.36. Addy Herman, ready to go. Try to close things out. Making our way up. 21st in the Burnout yesterday. Some room for improvement, making it here in the top 8. Try to learn from what she did yesterday or to get beyond that. These athletes at this level, they come up short on their runs. They usually go right back to the drawing board during the night and are determined to get beyond where they fell. Addy working her way through. Trying to find the rhythm here as we get on to the rotating ceiling fan. Dropping in, building that swing up, going straight into that cliff line. Not taking a chance to take a break yet. Chalking up a bit more before these next few transfers over. Big lachey over. We saw a couple peel outs happen here as athletes are trying to go for the dismount up to that next bar for the next rest point. Addy pushing through a little bit more. Shaking out a bit. Gotta have a strong up kick. There it is. That momentum going up, but the hand gets caught on the side of the ledge. Not able to find the purchase inside of the mail slot. 13 touch points in 141 for Addy Herman. Cara McCarthy on the move right now. Handful of Ascend athletes making it into the championship. Cara has been battling through.
Go, Cara.
Working her way across. Third in the hybrid, ninth in speed today. Burnout yesterday took 16th. See how she decides to attack this course right now. Ooh, doubles up for a second, but drops down, feeling confident enough with the grip. No need to take a full grab onto that ceiling fan, and going right into it, kicks back as she reached down onto that ledge, ensuring that momentum was there. No need for the reswing. Little chalk, kicking right up into it. It's the grab inside of the mail slot. We're going to be moving forwards. Here we go on the angled bars. Quick jump across, feeling pretty confident, not hesitating. 120 to this point, kicks back, goes for the next. Hold on tight, we're on the bar. Looking for the next few moves. We're going to be heading over into uncharted territory. Airbag coming up. 21 touch points achieved. Ooh, we're looking like we're getting close to Ganji. And talk about a big finish here for this Burnout. It's just a straight up arm climb. You've got alternating rock holds to climb up. They're pretty forgiving, but your arms have got to be shot. And getting up there alone is going to be challenging. Cara McCarthy not quite able to make it happen. But what a fight. 2 minutes through 26 touch points. An incredible pace. Knew she had to put the pressure on the rest of the field. Got a hand on that final obstacle as Hunter gets put back into his stationary position for our next athlete. Savannah Deschamp climbing up the tilting beam right now. And swinging through, repping Steel City Ninja. As we swing our way over. 17th in the Burnout yesterday. What can we do to change that performance from yesterday? We're trying to straighten out here a little off axis. Doubles up on that first portion of that hold, and now we've got to make sure the grip's going to stay strong, trying to stay straight armed here. Serve some pull power for later. Lats being pushed to the max here as we try to get the drop down right away to it. Maintaining the swing tech over to the next ledge. And you really see the pace that the athletes are starting to go at. How fast you have to get deep into this course to stand a chance of being higher up that leaderboard. Savannah for the swing up and in. Gets the catch into the small window. Now on to the angled bars. Trying to get that swing built up just right, making it work. That hand almost slipping, trying to get to the cannonball to give herself a little breather. Tape's going to give her some more traction here, but now trying to get to an odd off-angled toss to it. Gets the touch point. Couldn't fight too much farther beyond that, but they're pretty quick. Going to put her in second right now for the Burnout. Second overall. Here we go. Big moment for Taylor Green. Possibly one of the highest pressure moments here. She wants to have that repeat championship. All comes down to this run. Leave it all out on the line. We work our way through. She's gotten a burnout clear in the past during the finals. Yesterday came in 8th place for the burnout round. Quick jump up for that batarang drop. We are heading over. Don't let that batarang slide back on you too much as we build up a swing for the switch grip grab. Rotating cliff line alters the amount of pressure on each ledge as you rotate through it. And the rotation here finds the drop. And the toss over onto the cliff line. Drop down, no problem as well. No peel out as of yet. Quick toe tap to the cliff line. Calm down that swing a bit more, showing some of that body control. Any extra swing makes it tougher to recover as we get inside that small window. And overhand. Working over for the big angled bar grabs, going high. Static reach using that wingspan. Going to go ahead and twist around. Using some pretty smart maneuvers out there to conserve some strength. But the last ledge, the last angled bar, just slips out of her grip. That's going to put her in 3rd in burnout right now. 1st overall for the time being. Handful of athletes to go to try to mix that up. Isabella Folsom climbing up right now. Rocking that beam into place, locking it up in that bear trap. Working our way through 2 burnout clears in the regular season. And we make one happen here today. Took 7th yesterday. As we are looking for somebody to climb that last series of rock holds over the airbag. They'll change in the direction she decides to attack this obstacle. Swinging away across. See how much pull power is required on this burnout course in particular. Got a few areas where static reach is possible, but more dynamic motions start to exert a lot of energy. Another big pull coming here, right now, on to the window. Taking a chance to shake out. Feeling comfortable up there on that ledge. A little bit of an overhang there for the fingers before going to the flat ledges on those bogeys. And these angled bars, not easy to lachey to. Going to bump straight from that bogey onto it, testing the wingspan. Getting down onto the cannonball. Big toss coming up. Dropping down, the hands not wanting to open back up. The grip was shot. And that's going to do it for Isabella. Finishing in 3rd in the burnout. 4th overall right now. Lily Barrett. Ready to go. And we're off. Climbing our way up. Locking it in. 4th in hybrid. 2nd in speed. Have to have a strong run here in Burnout. Work your way up that leaderboard. Dropping it down. Hold on tight. Really on to the cliff line now. Took first in the Burnout yesterday. She knows where she has to get to now in order to make that happen. A great transition off of the ceiling fan, just staying relaxed with one arm. Kicking back or dropping down and making these transfers very smoothly. Chalk is there if need be, but she just wants to shake out a bit. Couple of shakeouts. All she wants right here before going up and into the narrow passage. Bumping up into second place. Now the wingspan will be tested as we try to bump over. Go for a high lache. Chalk is there if she wants it. Here we go. Taking her time. Feeling like she can recover.
Yeah, she was the closest yesterday.
Great job going for the high portion of that bar. See what she decides to do here. Might try that same approach. Goes to the high grab again with the switch grip grab. Chalking up as we swing. T-bars. Just standing there.
One T-ledge. Then she has a nicer hold.
T-ledge there. Staring at her ominously. Going up. Should be able to just make a quick move off of this. She pulls back, matches down on the drop down, going up to that next cannonball style hold. Looking for these next few swings over. Can we get the momentum dialed in just right from this ring transfer up and into that first rock hold? Hold it! And now it's a battle. Hip drive. Each one is a tougher move. Driving up those knees and a plummet down to the airbag. Lily Barrett leaving it out on the line. Going to take first place in Burnout right now with one runner to go. Almost getting a clear. Exciting battle here at the tail end of the run order. Well, it all comes down to this. Nora Brown-John. What's it going to be?
Nora just needs 5th place in the Burnout. She would tie Lily on points, and she would take the tiebreaker with 2 first place. Right now, 5th place, Taylor Green holds that spot, 20th touch point in 155. Woo. That's what it's going to take.
She is standing by. Ready to go here in just a second. Nora coming out of Canada. Momentum Movement Academy. Trains here. Enough to call this the home away from home. Final runner of season 5. The crowd comes alive. Nora Brown-John going to close things out.
This is it. It comes down to either a new champion or Nora becoming our first repeat champion here.
History in the making.
This is very deja vu from season 3. Lily in the lead. Nora the final runner. Ended it with a walk-off Burnout clear. This time, a little less dramatic. Nora has to get to 5th place.
Hopping off the Batarang. Working our way through.
Keep an eye on the leaderboard down below. 20th touch point in under 155 would put her in 5th in the burnout. It would tie Lily on points. Nora holds the tiebreaker.
Nora, you got a minute to beat the time.
Good swing, getting call-outs from what sounds like Jackson on the sideline. Keeping her aware of where she needs to be for the time. Gotta wonder, does she want to just beat the time, or does she want to go for a full clear? Or possibly do both. Into the narrow hallway we go. Just a few more moves to make.
She's at the 16th touch point, going for 17.
Here we go.
She looks strong, stretch. She's almost there. She's got the time.
This is where she fell yesterday, going to the high portion of the bar. That's going to lock her in.
Nora Brown-John is your Season 5 champion and NSC's first champion to do it twice.
Oh, my goodness. Well, she's not done. Moving through, no rest here. Still pushing the pace. How poetic would it be to see another burnout clear? Goes right into it. Now going to double up where we can. Can we make that same move? Wants to double up if the hands have space on each one of these holds. Fighting for the top here. She's working her way up. She's got 2 more moves to make. You see the buzzer off to the top right. Top right. So close. Nora Brown-John gets the clear, dropping from the ceiling.
Nora Brown-John wins her 2nd NSC championship on her 2nd walk-off burnout clear strat.
Y'all, she's unstoppable out there. What a dominant performance throughout the season. Dad's running out for the hugs. Ganji running out for the interview. Mom and sister out there. I got to go grab the trophy. What a day, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We got the awards to do. My goodness gracious. Angie grabbing another battery for the microphone, but everybody's celebrating right now with Nora. And we'll go hear from her on the floor, and I'll grab the trophy right behind you, DeGange.
You can hear me? And then, all right, Hunter, let's plug in the Rode mic. Grab your tripod. Strat, if you can hear me, you can come on out, my friend. If you can hear me. Nora! Give it up for Nora Brown-John! Nora, unbelievable performance this weekend. This is the 2nd time that you have won a championship on a walk-off, burnout, clear. Talk to me about the emotions.
It's just crazy. I was just like fighting my way up. That was so difficult, but everybody, I could just hear everybody. I was like, okay, like I gotta keep going. Like I really, really, really wanted to get that. That buzzer was high up. It was a little bit scary, but I'm really happy I was able to get that.
There is so much that goes into performing at this level. Anybody who's a professional athlete can attest to it. What does it mean to just execute and see this come to fruition, winning the second championship, you're the first athlete to do it. You put in so much time, so much effort, you compete all the time. What does all that mean?
It means so much. My family, I'm so grateful for them. They fly out with me to all of these comps. I get to do them with Lily. It's just the most incredible experience, and competing against all these strong women. There's so many. Like, I would not have been able to get the clear on the burnout or the hybrid without them like pushing me. I just can see what they do, and it's just like so inspiring. I really wanted to be able to be like an inspiration like that to someone else, and so I don't know. It's amazing competing against so many incredible people.
Talk to me a little bit about the championship, being here at Life Force. We're up here in the Northwest. You got us all the way up here to your hometown. Talk to me, what does it feel like to just compete so well here and to really win the championship here at Life Force?
It means so much. I'm so excited. Life Force is such an incredible gym. Every time I talk to Jaden, I'm like, are you excited for finals? He lights up. He's like the most chill guy. He does not have like any emotion. He's like so straight faced, and he gets so excited when he was talking about this championship, and I'm so grateful that everyone gets to come out here, experience it. I'm so lucky there's some people from my gym that came up to watch, and I'm just so grateful I can perform like this in front of my friends and my family.
Yeah, honestly, amazing performance. You absolutely smashed it. We're going to pass you the trophy here. Strap, bring it on in.
Congratulations, repeat champion.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Nora, awesome job. Any last words you want to say to your friends, your family, anything?
Thank you for everyone who supported me through this entire journey. It's been a really fun, amazing season, and I can't wait for next season.
Congratulations, Nora. Nicely done.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, yes, we'll do our podium. Yeah, we'll do podium now. Should be over there.
Look right. Who's right?
Yeah.
Okay. Taylor, Lily, Nora. Okay, everybody head over to the podiums. Whew. Gather around for the awards ceremony. Quicker we get this done, the quicker we get to redemption time. Redemption time. Ah, yes. Almost done. Hit me. I'm gonna wait for the crowd to get here. Alley-oop. Oh, nice. Ready. Boop. Nice catch. Hit me. Woo. Nice touch, nice touch. Whoop. Ready. Almost. All right, here we go. We got everybody over here. Good enough? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First off, round of applause to all the athletes. Incredible job. Parents, coaches, family members, thank you so much for being here as well. Always amazing to watch, inspiring performances throughout the season. Here we go. In third place, it's going to be Taylor Green. Taylor Green. Great job. In second place, Lily Barrett. Nice job, Lily. And in first place, repeat champion for the first time, Nora Brown-John. There you go, folks. Give it up for the top athletes for season 5 of the Ninja Sport Championship. Whew, all good. Come on down. Nicely done. Where's Jaden at? There he is. All right. Closing remarks. Thank y'all so much again. Amazing season. Give it up to Life Force and their team. Amazing facility. Amazing job this week. We're going to go ahead and hear from the man himself to close things out. On the microphone there. For a little more audio, we'll capture you here. Can you? That's
All right, awesome. Thank you everybody again for being a part of this. This was a really special event. We feel honored to have been able to host this. Huge shout out to all the athletes today, all the volunteers, our staff, to make this all happen. And the NSC, yeah, they're a pretty big part of that too, I guess. For redemption time today, let's try to prioritize our athletes. If there are any coaches, siblings, that kind of stuff, that's what I thought. Athletes only. Okay. Other than that, give us about 5 minutes. We're gonna just finish kind of vacuuming up some chalk explosions. All powder chalk. Keep it in the fitness area, please. None out on the course, just so we can keep the cleaning to a minimum tonight. All right?
Thanks, Jaden. Double up.
All right, real quick, you guys, please, 1 second if I can have your attention. I just got to say, number one, huge hats off to the Life Force squad. Jaden is like the most humble, laid-back, chill guy you're ever going to meet. He's never going to brag about anything in his life. But if you enjoyed this comp, if you enjoyed these courses, please, go up to him. He's probably going to hate it, but, say how much you loved it. Give him a high five. Give him a hug, He worked so hard. The entire Life Force squad, Gavin, put in so much work. All the resetters, guys, so much work went into this. It's a long weekend. It's an absolute marathon, obviously for you athletes, but also for the team. So much goes into this, so please, if you see a Life Force person, thank them. Becca was out there taking photos. Please thank everybody that was involved. And then, you guys, real quick, I just want everybody to hear this, because I need everybody to hear this. When it comes to the NSC staff, you guys, nobody's going to understand this or appreciate this better than I do, but if my life's mission will be to try to make you understand how much the NSC team, Strat, Bellion, Hunter, give to this, it is wild, you guys. I see it firsthand. And it is every other weekend. It's been 5 years. When Ethan and I started this, we told ourselves we would try to do this for 3 to 5 years and just kind of see how it went and see if it was successful. And we just kind of crossed our fingers and hoped that we would put a product out there that you guys enjoyed. And the amount of time, the dedication, the lack of eating, the lack of sleep, Hunter, nobody probably noticed this, but Hunter sprinted for every single run yesterday during the hybrid, from there across the pads to get in position. To have a good shot, just to have a good shot for the 180 turn. It's to make sure that what you guys are doing out on the course is seen by everybody across the country and not just those here in this gym. Hunter is one of one, you guys. He works, he's an animal and he'll never complain. Please. I got to shout out Bellion real quick. Bellion, he's been an amazing judge. He stepped in this year. He continues to learn. Nobody asks more questions. Nobody is more passionate about trying to learn and trying to do a good job for you guys. The integrity of the competitions is so valuable for him. And he really wants to make sure that the money you spend to come out here, the time you spend to compete and train, is totally everything is taken fair. He tries to make the difficulty well for you guys and put these courses in a spot where you guys can really thrive. So please give Bellion a shout out. Amazing job this year, And then Ryan Stratus, you guys, Ryan has been doing this since season 1. There's no better advocate for our sport. I looked up to Ryan since the old days of Sasuke, which you all were probably not even born for when they started airing. But seriously, he has been so passionate and a voice in this sport, and it is such an honor and a pleasure to have him as part of the team. This is the equivalent to having Tom Brady on the broadcast. It is so unbelievably valuable for this sport, and to have him still putting his voice into it from somebody who has seen this go from nothing to what it is now. So huge shout out to Strat.
Thanks, y'all.
And then the last thing I'll say to the athletes, to everybody that watches, to the Patreon supporters, to everybody else, thank you so much. Seriously, we thought 3 to 5 years. This is year 5. It doesn't seem like this is going to slow down anytime soon. We so appreciate the time you spend. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. We're going to get to redemption time. I appreciate all of you guys. Love watching compete, and I'm stoked for the future of the sport. Thank you to everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me switch to the other camera, and I'll tell you when.
Back up. That's where you're going.
All right, Bones. So that is going to do it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Season 5, that's a wrap. Congratulations, Tyler. Congratulations, Nora. Amazing performances this weekend. A huge shout out to every single athlete that competed this season. I cannot wait to see what Season 6 has in store. Thank you to our Patreon supporters and our sponsors. DeGangi and Strat signing off.
So long, everybody. See you next year.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. AD Obstacle, father-son duo taking their passion for the sport to creative obstacle design at AD Obstacle on Instagram. And Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet, sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
If you're looking for a fun and challenging competition, I think Bucket Mania is the perfect place for you. There's youth and pro bucket. Pro bucket, there's some pro competitors and some pro obstacles. I'm super excited to visit Ninja Intensity for the first time, and it's mini bucket. I hope to see you guys there.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
Tyler Barrett here. I am inviting you to join me this summer at Ninja Intensity Bucket Mania Pro and Mini 3-stage comp with an amazing road classes at the end. Be there.
Check out AD Obstacles Inc., father-son team of Aiden and Dave McLaren, taking their passion for the sport and turning it into creativity by designing and manufacturing custom ninja obstacles and rigging in Ontario, Canada. DM for pricing at AD Obstacles on Instagram. From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional ninja league, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com.